Do you know your financial status? Like, where do you belong financially in the 7 stages of financial journey? We'll start first of all by the bottom one, which is financial dependence, which is whereby one depends on others for their financial needs. It could be that somebody is working and earning an income, but all their income is committed such that they are left with close to nothing, and they depend on their spouse, on the family. They live with the family and they depend on them for the basics. The next stage is financial solvency, whereby you are able to afford the basics without getting into debt or without depending on others. This is whereby like you are earning an income and you are able to like buy groceries, pay for accommodation, and also afford transport without you having to go into debt for those things. And with this one, we also see it with people who are living paycheck to paycheck, such that if they have afforded this thing, if anything can finish before the next income, they will be forced to go into debt. The next stage is financial stability. This is whereby you can afford your basics and you also have an extra left that you can save, or you have an extra that's left that can cushion you or cover you during the course of the month, just to cover your basics. Let's say, for instance, during the course of the month, your fuel finishes, you have 200 or whatever that you can patch up. The next stage is financial security. This is whereby like your income is able to cover you the basics, and you have an extra for savings, as well as extra for long-term investment, and also you are able to build up your emergency fund. I think the security, it means that you are secure enough to say, if anything that can happen, I have extra money that I can cushion or cover myself without actually having to go into debt. The next stage is financial independence. This means that you don't depend on your active work to generate income for you, so that you can be able to survive. Like I said, in the financial security, you have investments. Those investments now, at this stage where you are independent, they are able to like sustain, or they are able to fund your life without you having to work or to be paid. This is like you have investments which are generating enough income at the end of each and every month, such that that income you are generating, even if you would be laid off, or you'd you go sick and not be able to work, that you have that kind of investments or businesses or whatever that are generating enough income to support you, and you are able to live comfortably. The next stage is financial freedom. Now this is whereby you are able to live your lifestyle without actually having to worry about funds or about finances or about money, because you have those long-term investments which are like giving you really enough money to like support your life, or to support your the lifestyle that you want to live. Like, you can afford to buy a car, you can afford to pay rent, you can afford almost everything, and on top of that, you are able to enjoy your passions, your goals. If you want to travel, you can travel on top of everything. You can do all the kind of things that are fulfilling to you without you having to worry that, although I have these investments, but they are only able to sustain my life only, but they are only to sustain your life and beyond, to sponsor like your goals, your interests, your passions. So the next stage is financial abundance. This is whereby like you are able to have resources that are generating so much finance in abundance that you are able to live like really luxurious lifestyle without ever having to worry about the funds depleting. Like, you are able to do things like donations. You are able to do donations. You have so much funds, and your status such that even if you enjoy your lifestyle, lead your luxurious life, you are sure that these sources of income, they will keep on regenerating the finances for in the long run, because you have abundance of finances, such that you are not worried that one day you wake up and your money will be finished, because you've been traveling the world, you have been donating, you have been doing this and that. You are for sure know that you have more than enough. Maybe I can say, more than enough, or it's in abundance. So the question is, where do you belong?